Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC29 Digital Desk with a look at our morning rush. Let's get things started with the top stories over on NBC29.com. Coming in at number one, the Virginia Department of Social Services offering a replacement to SNAP benefits starting July 17th. At number two, Albemarle police responding to a mental health crisis at Carriage Hill Apartments. Then at number three, brothers killed after a boat jet ski collide on a Kentucky lake. All right, topping the local headlines this morning, for more than a year and a half now, stores in Charlottesville and Albemarle County have been charging a nickel tax per plastic bag used. You've probably been asked for this before. Well, during that time, the city collected around 20 grand, and as more shops report earnings, that figure should rise. The idea is to discourage use of plastic bags that are harmful to the environment, and as such, local leaders hope the amount of money collected from that tax will drop over time. An organization near Charlottesville is raising awareness for families affected by war. Living Free Together is a nonprofit based out of Earlysville, and its mission is to provide support to veterans and families of veterans who've been deployed overseas. On Sunday, Living Free Together hosted a picnic at Penn Park to bring together some of these families and continue to spread its message of engaging, enriching, and empowerment of military families who may be struggling. And one of those at the picnic served 9 tours throughout his life. And UVA Health is looking to fill vacancies. It will hold a hiring event this Thursday, July 20th. That will take place from 5:30 to 8 in the evening. UVA Health hopes this push to hire will fill some of the gaps the healthcare system is experiencing. UVA Health says if you are not quite ready to interview, that's okay. You can still come on, stop by, and explore some opportunities, and we'll let you know where that is over on NBC29.com. All right, Jennifer.
Hello. Okay, so, with inflation and grocery prices really impacting a lot of families and people, more Americans are now paying for groceries in installments with Klarna and Affirm. I've never used that, but
never heard of it.
Never even heard of it, but I guess it's, buy now and pay later. So it's kind of like this new trend that's happening to really kind of help families make ends meet and people. Yeah.
That's very interesting. Now I know grocery prices have been going down recently, so I wonder if we'll see the trend start to go down or if this will really pick up and more people will be choosing this option.
It will be. That's true. And then of course there's also, for me, a concern of you still, how do you kind of get caught up though?
Exactly.
Because groceries you need every day.
I mean, if you're waiting for that paycheck at the end of the week, but you need groceries now.
Just to, right.
Yeah, and this kind of reminds me of the days back when you had the grocery bill that would come.
Yes, right. So interesting, but a lot of more Americans are using this option just to kind of, you're right, get them to their payday, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So interesting. Yeah. Okay, so this freaks me out. This is the longest ever documented Burmese python that was captured in South Florida last week.
Putting up a fight.
I mean, it's unbelievable, this video, and I think as it continues on, they show it. I think it's dead, but the length of it, it is, I think, 18 feet long.
Wow.
It is quite something to see. 19 feet. So, there you go.
That's unbelievable
Isn't
to see.
it? And look at that thing. I mean, look at it. I mean, did you see how it was trying to bite him?
Yeah.
And then it's trying to, wrap itself around this man.
He must be an expert at wrangling snakes.
I would
because, I mean, if that thing unlatched his jaw, I'd be like, okay, well, have a good day.
I mean, it takes 2 of them.
Yeah.
More, and I've actually 125 pounds also.
Wow.
I can't imagine, well, I'm afraid of snakes. That's the thing. I've never touched one. I don't want to touch one. I don't know how people put them around them. I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
So.
I would as well. I mean, I'm not as afraid of snakes, but at the same time, that's huge.
Yeah,
it's
huge. Okay. And then, how old is your cat in human years? So evidently probably older than you think. So I just thought this was kind of a neat calculation. So a cat's first year is equal to 15 human years. I didn't know that because a dog is 7.
Yeah.
But I didn't know
I've
a
heard
cat
that.
was 15.
Interesting.
So, you know, when they're 1, they're 15 years old, and then 5, 36. 10-year-old cat is 56, and then a 15-year-old cat is 76 in human years.
I guess they age a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But I don't own a cat, so I mean, I guess
don't
I'll have to
either.
share this with some of my friends that do own cats. But
I didn't know that either, but yeah, you're right. I don't own a cat. I'm actually allergic, but I just thought that was interesting. I didn't realize cats. It was 15 human years.
that is very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, dogs, their teen years, I guess, would be around 2 years old, and that's true. They do start acting
Yeah.
like teenagers when they're around 2.
Breaking the rules.
Breaking all the
Yeah,
rules,
getting into
yeah.
trouble.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely happened with my dog Cooper.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Me too.
all right. So I wonder if it's a cat, if it's around 1 year old. That's when they're starting to break the rules,
Right.
like a teenager, and then around 2 they mellow out.
Right. And they're older than you, an adult.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast brought to you by Michael and Son Cooling. Today we've got a high of 91. Hazy out there. I was just outside, and you can see the sky. You can't really see the sky. That's the thing because it's so hazy. But it will be sunny. We're not expecting any rain. And then the chance of storms moves back in tomorrow with another high of in the 90s, high of 92. And it looks like we're going to be staying seasonable for this time of year throughout the rest of the week. I hope you guys have a great Monday out there, great start to the work week. We'll see you again on NBC29 News at noon. And of course, we're always live on NBC29.com and the NBC29 News app.